Hi, everybody. This is Jared from Last War, The Ultimate Advantage. And today, what I wanted to do is go over an epic hero day. What I've already done is accidentally put in a level on Adam, and then I flipped over 3,500 tickets already. So I'll show you where my versus score is. So right now, I've got about 17 mil, 665,210. That's where I'm at right now. And then I just want to go over my power quick so we can see what I change in that. I'm definitely a low end spender. We're in season 3 right now. And so I got 32.79 on my first, 27.08 on my second, and let me add Mason back here, 23.16 on my third. And then on total hero power, where I'm at right now, I was actually 91 in the beginning of the week, and I've been pushing hard this week. So I'm up to 93,953 for total hero power. So what I'm going to start with, considering I've already got my tickets flipped, is I'm going to load up skills now into Scarlet, and she's going to be flipped. So I want to get these skills into her first. Oh, and I should show you what I have in my inventory here for skills. And everything for revolving around hero. So I've got all my skills up there. So 465 save to put into her, gain points on all of that. And then these are all my statistics here for what I've got for shards, etc. Hero exclusives. I'm going to dump all of this today. And then if we go into my statistics here, you could see that I've got about 56.3 G saved for hero experience. I'm going to be dumping all that. So some of it might go into my purple and blue heroes. That's fine. I just want to push for today. We're losing right now in versus as well. So I'm going to try and see if we can get caught up and help to change that. And okay, so let's start off. First things first. Let's go into Scarlet, put those skills into her. So I will get her as maxed out as possible. These are all coming back to me after I flip her anyways. So my goal here is to get her as many skills as possible into her, flip her, get those skills back, and then I'll show you my next move, what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so she's all maxed out. So now, next move, actually I think I got to go back in there to do it. Yeah, promote her. Confirm. She's promoted. So I'm not going to get as much. She's already 3-starred here. So let me see where she's at. She's currently 3-starred. So I don't want to put her shards back into her because I'm going to get more skills from her doing a hero swap right now with Kim. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out Kim's levels right now. So technically I already had shards in her on the Wall of Honor. So I'll show you that. So a way to do this, if you're watching this video in the future and you want to just save the shards, so you can see, should show, oh, it's not going to show right now because I've already flipped it. Well, I had about 60 of her shards in Wall of Honor. So that's probably why it already moved her up to 3-star. So if you don't want her to be 3-star as soon as you flip her, then probably don't put anything in, flip her, and then you could do these swaps like I'm going to show you and get all the skills. So what I'm going to do next is go into hero swap, and I'm going to use her and Kim. So Kim's going to go into, if this works properly, so it'll get me quite a few shards, her, and then what we're going to do is we're going to swap that. So it should move basically all the star levels and then hopefully the shards as well. If we don't, then I don't get the shards. It's no big deal. I've still got a lot for other things. Yeah, so I will get some skill medals out of this. As you can see, return 902,400 skill medals. So we're going to complete that. Okay, now they flipped. So now I got those 902.4 skill medals. So that's all there. So I'm going to go grab from my email. They should all be here now. Item return, 599 from there. Let's go check my inventory. Hopefully the other ones are in there. Let's see, from hero, 1.5 mil. So it went right in. So I've got 105 mil skill medals right now. Now we're going to go back and swap again. So now I'm going to swap her for Kim. Get Kim back all her skill medals. This should work. So let's swap these guys. Will it work or is it not going to get... Oh, sorry. I have one more step I got to do here. So I have to load her back up with skills again. So I'm going to put all the skills back into her. Load her back up. This is going to give me all points. Load her back up again. And then we're going to empty her out again when I transfer her back with Kim. So this is going to be a fun day for the score. Now, hero swap. So I'm going to go Kim again and her. Not sure if where they're placed makes a difference, so hopefully not. Let's see if I screw this up. There we go. So all these medals are coming back again. So now another 650,400 skill medals come back, and then it's going to bump Kim back up to max again. There we go. So confirm that. All right, and now I'm going to go work through all my skills. So my first squad is air, so I should be okay there. I'm just going to flip through them just to make sure. I just don't want to screw anything up here on this video, guys. So I'm just making sure I've got everybody still maxed and nothing got messed up here. These guys are all maxed. Skylar is maxed. So, yep, my air is good. So now I'm going to go back and reload Kim back up to her max skills. And then just let me check my email here and see if the skills went there or went to my inventory. I'm pretty sure they would have went to my inventory. They did. So I've still got those 1.5 mil skills again. So I'm loaded on my skills. So I'm going to probably just upgrade all my tank, to be honest. So I'm going to max out Kim again. Done. Get her maxed out here. Done. Get her maxed out here. Done. Okay, and my Williams I didn't max from before, but I want to do Murphy, so I'm going to max him out. He's almost done. I just got 10 levels here. I think I can get him maxed. He's done. And then I'm pretty sure I have all my other tank heroes. Nope. I want to get Marshall done. Let's see if I can max him. He's done. And then the other one is I wanted to do is because I'm going to be using her in my tank squad. I think Stetman I have maxed. I do. I am going to be using Scarlet in my tank squad. So now I'm going to start on her. So I am going to start from the top right and then just start getting her loaded up on skills. I've got to actually get her star levels up. So I do have all these. So I'm going to actually put her up to 5 stars. So I'll do that while I'm on the video as well. I'll do everything. I'm just going to dump everything. You guys can see all my score here. Okay. And I might not have enough to get her right up to 5. Let me go look at my inventory. Do I have those? No, I'm just shy. So that's fine though. I'll still put into her whatever I can. So skills. Let's get this as high as it'll go. And then we'll go here. I'll have her 5 start next week. All right, cool. And then let's keep going. Who do I want to go to next? I guess I'll start getting into Tesla. I'm going to be using him for code. So finally I'm into missile. So let's get this going. And I'm gonna leave it at that because I just want to make sure I can get that top right skill done. And then I also next week I'm gonna go with Scarlet. So that's it for my skills. So that's all done. Now let's start upgrading all my hero experience. So let's just check out what's going on right now. Any differences? Not there too much. My tank's gone up. A little bit of a difference there, but not much. So now should be a good time where I start seeing some changes. I'm going to put in all my hero experience now into my first squad. So let's get these guys going. I am going to start with DVA. And you know what? Before this, I'm actually going to do exclusive weapons. So she's maxed, which is fine. I've got a few exclusives here. So I'm going to put Skylar's in. I really actually wanted to do this. So this is something I need to do. And I want to level this up as well. So this is my first squad, which I use as air. So I definitely want to level these guys up as much as possible. So I'm going to get that all done. There we go. She's got her exclusive now, and I got some shards here to level this as well. So that's good. Let's see what we can get her up to. She's my priority, so I've already got DVA where I want her. So I've got her, and then I'm doing Carly last. Skylar's staying in my squad long term. Carly may not be. So yeah, that moves her up to another level. Let's keep going. I don't think I'll be able to get her to 20, but I'm going to get her as close as I can. 19 figures. That's all right though. It's good. So I got her close to 20 there. And I do have some other exclusive weapons that I had from the off season that I just been holding for this day. So I've got Swifts. I'm going to activate that. And I do have someone else's as well. If I can't remember who it is, I'm going to just check my inventory. Okay, that's Swift all done. And let me see. I'll just check the inventory so I'm not wasting too much time here. So, oh, I think I've still got Tesla. All right, let's get that done. Yep, so I'll get Tesla's activated here. And then I'll put all the rest of the shards into all the people that I want to put them into. And then at the end here, I'll do the hero experience. All right, so this is a big day for me. And okay, let's get some Wall of Honor done here. So I'm going to do all Mason. Let's get Marshall's Wall of Honor done. Murphy. Kim. I wish tank was more useful. Air just destroys them right now, so I'm happy I'm in air. I know I'm not missile, but I can't afford that. And then I'm going to get into Violet. Let's get all her Wall of Honor loaded up. Got to do Gump. Can't forget Gump. Gump's a stud. All right, done. Wall of Honor for missile now. Get these guys all going. Tesla, get him going for my code boss. All right, so I've got a lot here for DVA, so I'm going to load her up. There we go. Got my level 1 done there. 0.5% buff to all my air. And we'll get Skylar next. Okay, and then Carly's done. Morrison. Lucius is next. All right. Get Ambolt done. There we go. All right, those guys are all done. Now let's see where I need some stars still. So I got to finish off my missile. Not going to be using Williams. I'll upgrade him if I have to after, if I still have some stuff left. So I'm just going to work through what I actually need. Let's get him 5-starred. Okay, that's done. Adam is going to be next. So I'm going to get him done. Still got a little bit to go. Just make sure all my missile is done here. It is. Yeah, I'll work on Williams, even though I'm not going to be using him. Let's see. Perfect. Got him 5-starred. And then I think that is it for my stars. Let me check for if I have any more shards left here to be able to use. My purples are next. So, yep, those guys are all good. Now let's just finish whatever I've got left on these. go. And I'm just going to work my way down and get through my purple heroes. So if you're curious about how long I've been saving for all this stuff, it's been a good 5-6 weeks that I've been holding things. What ended up happening was I ended up going HQ 32 and realized that I have too much hero experience so that I wasn't going to be able to, I would have just been blowing it and not be using it on my first squad. So I just held it and just said, screw it, I'm going to try to go for a crazy day. So I want to see if I can beat maybe a YouTube record here. The highest I've seen is 320 mil at this point. I know there's been people that have had a little more they could put in, but they haven't actually done it. So the highest I've seen is 320 to this point. So I'm just seeing what I can get. I'm not sure I'll beat that or not, but I'm going to at least try. Let's just get all these guys done. Okay, that's all done there. And then from this top list, I'm just trying to see. Sarah will be flipped in the next season, so I'm going to just use, if I can, anything I got here to promote. Yeah, that's it. And then for my blue heroes, yeah, got them all maxed, so I can't even do anything with those blue shards anymore. Okay, so that's it for that. And then now let's get through all my experience. So yeah, let's... now the fun begins. Let's see what I can get here for points. Let's see what I'm already at, to be honest. I don't even know where I am. So I am at 237 million already. So let's blow through this hero experience. I've taken the lead in the verses. Let's see if I can get over 300 mil here. So I'm just going to literally pump up everything. So this is all my first squad I'm working through first. Obviously, I want them to be as strong as possible. And then I'm going to go second and then third. If I have to at the end, then what I'll do is if I still have more left, that's when I'll start moving on to purple and blue. I know I probably shouldn't, but I just want to do this to have some kind of crazy day. So we'll get Kim all maxed. Open all. Let's just open these all up. Get them all ready to go. Okay, Kim is maxed. Let's see. Get Murphy up there. He's definitely going to be in my air squad in the next season. And there we go. Stepman is done. Williams, done. Marshall, done. Tesla, let's get him into the missile now. There we go. Get Scarlet all the way up here. She's all caught up. And there's Swift. Yeah, why not? Let's get Mason done. I use him for co-boss. Violet, I don't use her for anything, so I'm going to go other places first before I come back to her. Adam. Well, is that me done? I might be done. Let me go check. I'm almost done. So, yeah, this is good. I just blew through a ton of experience there. So where was I at? Adam. So then let me see if I can get any levels into anybody else just with whatever I've got left. There we go. And then I've got about 109 left. Let me see what my score is. I may leave it. We've taken the lead, so I'm assuming my score is pretty good. Whoo! 435,710,029. That is ridiculous. My calculations were way off. I was thinking 350. Well, I'm a happy person. That is the record from what I've seen. So, yeah, that is way to bring your score up. And I could have brought it up even more if I would have planned those swaps better and not put any shards into Scarlet. So if you want to boost your score even more on this day and flip those skills even more, then what you would do is don't put anything into Scarlet. But yeah, this day is ridiculous. 435 mil, I haven't seen that. So I think I have the record for last war at this current moment. And yeah, if you want to pump your record up, that's an easy way to do it. And that's what this video is for. So I'll put this up for all of you. And I hope you found it super helpful. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.